evening from Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, they love Rocky and stories of redemption here in Philadelphia. Right now, the Sixers with a brand new outlook.
And with this town just winning the 2018 Super Bowl, they've been donned with a new nickname, Titletown USA. Maybe an NBA championship on the horizon?
Something tells me they're tired of watching the same video of Dr. J on the parade float. Won by the Milwaukee Bucks. Tucker powers it through.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
To Antetokounmpo. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Embiid. George Hill with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
P.J. Tucker swats it. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Middleton to George Hill. Middleton. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Bucks take down the board. To Holiday. James Harden tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
The follow won't go either. Harden with it up top. Down by 1. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Has a chance. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Chris Middleton with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Harris. Harden. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Holiday. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Middleton to Holiday. Short jumper off the mark. And a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Middleton. Sizing up the defense. That's no good. James Harden pins it. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Antetokounmpo. Whoa, Chris Middleton 3 for 4. Good start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Hill across the timeline. Up by 3. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Holiday controls the basketball. His team up by 7. To Hill. May 2018, Jay, the Bucks make the move to Mike Budenholzer roster that's built to win now.
And Coach Bud brings stability to a team that had a lot of question marks around the head coaching position. Jason Kidd gets let go last year. That caused some drama with him and Giannis. You hire Joe Prunty. He comes in. He tries his best. But now when you bring Coach Bud to the table, you bring offensive fluidity, and that's what this team needs.
To Holiday. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Holiday to Lopez. Joel Embiid rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To George Hill. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. Holiday. Tobias Harris. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Antetokounmpo to Hill. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go to Tobias Harris. And the finish at the rim.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 5. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
P.J. Tucker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter.
The NBA Season 8.
Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo to George Hill from long range. And George Hill good on the quick release for 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Baseline drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
George Hill to Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo. Now 4 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Another possession, they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Adetokunbo. Oh, nice find for the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Embiid. Shot from in close, no good. Holiday in possession. Lead stands at 7. Tobias Harris sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Watch that cutter. Hey, box out.
Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Bucks at the controls. Knocks it down from mid-range. Brett Brown wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. George Hill sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hill into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Ibaka. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Adetokunbo to Holiday. Serge Ibaka missed his first. That one goes.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Screen on your right. On your right.
Adetokunbo.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
To Holiday. Adetokunbo cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Runner here won't go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Hill across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. To Adetokunbo. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Hill. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. 24-second violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Number 42 on the play.
Embiid to Harden.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
From the painted area, won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Adetokunbo to Holiday. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hill into the front court. The lead is 11 to Holiday. Montrezl Harrell with the block. Throws it down with the defender all over him. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
George Hill. He's now 4 for 6. That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks in command of this one.
The NBA Season 10-2022 Game 2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2022.
And throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
T. Trying to cash in and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play.
The NBA Season 10-2022 Game 2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2022.
Up top. The lead stands at 9. He shoots. Oh, off the mark to Embiid. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Missed a wide open look. The Bucks at the controls. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Game 2 Milwaukee Bucks 0-0 Philadelphia 76ers 1-0.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Middleton to Ibaka. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It stays with Milwaukee. Middleton. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Teague. Here comes the screen. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. P.J. Tucker swats it. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 33, Tobias Harris.
Tucker. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Beyond the arc for 3. Tucker, dead-on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
P.J. Tucker tips it. 4th this contest. Whoa, Chris Middleton. With that, he's 5 for 9. George Hill with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Hill across the timeline. His team up by 7. Middleton to Holiday. James Harden pins it. Bucks recover. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. To Holiday. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Harden to Embiid. Brook Lopez rejects it. Ooh, 5 now.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Fires the 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good.
Number 2, Williams. Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 15.
3 for 3. Nice. Hill to Holiday. George Hill to Holiday. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Just off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The assist, number 24.
Bucks basketball. To Holiday. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Tucker to Tobias Harris. The drive right to the basket. A lot of contact. No whistle. Holiday controls the basketball. Leads 4. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee.
And he makes them both. To Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Teague here against Harden. To Antetokounmpo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Holiday knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Drew Holiday with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Off the mark at the line. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Cleared out by Embiid. To Millsap. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Holiday to Antetokounmpo. For 3. Off the mark. To Harden. James Harden. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
New blood coming in for both sides.
The 76ers, number 33, Tobias Harris. Entering the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 30, George Hill. Technical
Drew Holiday trying trying to convert the extra try. He struggled so far. And he converts on the free throw. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Harden. Harris. George Hill able to recover with the block. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads one. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Whoa! What a finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Holiday to George Hill. To Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Off the mark. Harden in possession. Down a point. James Harden. 4 out of 10.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
Lopez. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Marvin Williams at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Embiid to Harden. Defense making the ball handler work. Embiid to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Runner here won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Harden. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Bucks at the controls. Holiday to Lopez. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Holiday to the basket, but his shot stays out. To Tobias Harris. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Holiday in possession. They trail by 2. P.J. Tucker, huge block. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Entering the game for Philadelphia, number 3.
Antetokounmpo. To Hill. George Hill with the dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Can slam it down. And finishes strong.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Tucker to Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hill into the front court. Down just a couple. Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Wesley Matthews. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first half. The 76ers have the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers have the lead, but not by much. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bucks had kept it close after one half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Blocks.
All right, let's be honest. Some of these guys have been getting embarrassed tonight with the way their shots are getting blocked. But you can't deny the entertainment value.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Harden with the basketball. The lead is 2. Driving right to the basket. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To Holiday. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Drew Holiday. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first. able to convert on both free throws. Philadelphia with the basketball. Lays it up and in.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Giannis with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Hill to Antetokounmpo. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Free throws coming up.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it.
There you go, good shot, baby.
Goes 2 for 2. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Middleton. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cruises inside for 2.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hill to Antetokounmpo. George Hill to Holiday. Down to 5 on the 24 to Antetokounmpo. Joel Embiid sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight to Tobias Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air. Tucker to Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to George Hill. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Harden to Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Antetokounmpo to Hill. To Holiday. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Trying to cash in. Tucker with a shot that won't go. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys down 3. From long range. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Middleton. Hill, baseline drive. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tie ball game. Make this...
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Embiid. Fires the three. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Bucks basketball. Holiday to Middleton. Screen coming. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Middleton. That's rebounded by Embiid. To Harden. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 4, Paul Millsap. Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks. Number 30.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Embiid to Millsap. Easy path to the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Adetokunbo. George Hill. To Lopez. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Harden. No, I missed a short one there. Hill into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Adetokunbo. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. He was hacked. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Millsap. Harden. Well defended. Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill. To Lopez. It was right there. Harden into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. To Millsap. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Paul Millsap, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Teague with the basketball. His group now down 2. Middleton. Now a steal by Philly. To P.J. Tucker. Has a look. Almost, but no good. Bucks at the controls. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Tucker. Another chance. To Middleton. Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
MBNM.
Joel
BN.
Embiid with the block. Make
BNM.
that 7.
BNM.
Don't stare him down
The
like
end.
that afterwards.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Middleton to T. Short jumper won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
BN.
To Ibaka.
M. BN.
It goes
M.
down. Oh, he's
BNM.
feeling good. Maybe
BNM.
too good.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To T. Screen coming. T. Great look and vision. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
NMBBN. BB. NB.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. To Harden. For 3. Can't get the bounce.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
T. To Ibaka. Joel Embiid swats it. 8 now.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Tobias Harris. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Teague with it up top. Down 4. To Matthews. Trying to cash in. Matthews unable to get it to go. Has a look. And he buries it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Short jumper off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down.
BB. N. BB. N. BBN.
And gets both to drop at the line. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Time expires on the quarter. It's the Sixers out in front.
NB.
The
BBN.
Bucks to inbound to start
BBN.
this final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Sixers control it. To P.J. Tucker. Surveys the floor. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Cashes in for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Teague with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It'll stay with the Bucks. Five seconds to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
To P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
P.J. Tucker trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Holiday. Over to the right side. Serge Ibaka, 3 for 6 now.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Bucks have it to Holiday. Goes reverse to lay it in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nice step through and the finish, Jay.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Millsap. The shot, almost.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Middleton to Adetokunbo. To George Hill. Joel Embiid tips it. 9 blocks. Harden.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. George Hill. Probing the defense. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. 4-3. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Giannis with it up top. His guys down by 9. To Middleton. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for two.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tucker to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George Hill with the dunk. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sixers have the basketball. Harris gets it in the left corner. To Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. Margins 8. To Middleton.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Harris to Harden. To P.J. Tucker from long range. Always has a chance for Tucker, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And a nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The Bucks at the controls. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Harris to P.J. Tucker. Fires the 3. P.J. Tucker is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3. Got it. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 12. To Middleton. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Drew Holiday against Harden. To Middleton. Fires the 3. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Count the basket inside.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Hill across the timeline. His guys trail by 10. Holiday to Adetokunbo. Hill. And the rebound comes down to Harris. To Embiid. Harden to Embiid. Drew Holiday with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hill into the front court, trailing by 10. To Lopez. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Giannis in control of the basketball. They find themselves down 10. Joel Embiid pins it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Harden blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Holiday in possession. Down 12. Joel Embiid rejects it. Make that 11.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Adetokunbo. To Holiday. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
To Harden. Nice finish at the rim. Bucks basketball. Holiday to Middleton. Hill to Lopez. Throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
George Hill has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first.
Good shot, good shot.
Two for 2 on that trip. Harden in possession. It's an 8-point lead. Has a look. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Screen coming. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one, count it. the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Short jumper off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Harden with it up top. Lead stands at 7. For 3, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Holiday to Adetokunbo. To Holiday. Goes to the left side. Middleton. Now that's a contest. To P.J. Tucker. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Harris. Can't connect. Slams it home on the putback.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers did what great teams do best: finish. The defense in this matchup was outstanding. When they weren't blocking shots, they were making steals, and it all came together for a terrific win. The Bucks must be devastated after such a close loss. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Second chance points.
I loved the physicality in this game. Players were fighting for the ball on every possession, trying to give their teammates another chance on every missed shot. Both teams showed a lot of heart.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.